I'm genuinely curious who the membership's gonna go to. Hey, actually, oh wow, okay. There's some names on there I haven't seen in a while. So I'm not sure who's gonna be here because the current timing of said stream is earlier than my normal time. So hello, most likely VOD watchers. I hope you all are doing well today. Marie, yeah, we are live. It's gonna be a very, very quick stream, very quick. And I was hoping one of those memberships, honestly, would have went to you, Marie. I genuinely was hoping one of them would have went to you. I hope everyone else that's watching the VOD is doing well. Normally we would stream an hour from now, but because of things that happen in real life, there is a time crunch. We're gonna try and do this under 30 minutes. Mama Cat, I hope you're doing well. Speaking of Mama Cat, the second half of Mama Cat, the bad news we got. I don't think this has to be a trigger warning. We got a little bit of bad news about my wife's cat. I'm gonna say my wife's cat because that cat does not like me. But we don't know if it's confirmed yet, so that's why after the stream ends shortly, we're gonna go over to the vet and see what the diagnosis is. If y'all catch my drift, what's going on? So we shall see. But hopefully it's nothing but good news, and I'm just a warrior for no reason. But I hope everyone is having an amazing Saturday. I was gonna have don't have somebody come over. I was gonna have help from the community to help clean up my island in terms of cleanup with plants and stuff. And then I realized I have Nintendo Online on my other Switch, not this one. So what we're gonna do today is kick Apollo out first. And then we are going to go around the island and try to collect as much stuff as possible and then dispose of it. So that way next week when everyone comes over, it should be a quick, easy breezy dig up, throw in the trash and everything. Naru, how are you doing? I'm sorry, my son also got a non-good cat. Aw. See, this is what I love animals. And I genuinely wish they'd live as long as we did. This is gonna... Yeah, I was talking to a few of the elderly folks. I'm gonna use elderly in loose terms. We're talking about a lot of stuff, but one of them loves animals, right? The guy's about, late 70s. And he says the reason why he doesn't have an animal, and it touched my heart when he said this. He was like, I would love the companionship. I would love to give an animal a good home, but I don't want the animal to be by itself when it's his time to go. And he says at 78 you don't know when your time is, even with modern medication. So I was just like, oh, but I get where he's coming from. So I was just thinking, man, I wish animals would just live a little longer and you can have that one child. I'm gonna call him child, one child with you for like a good chunk of your life. Good luck with the kitty hobo. Thank you, Mama Cat. Tortoise and big parrots can live out you. Oh man, listen, I would low-key love to have a tortoise, a giant one. Like I'm talking, I want to say maybe 8 feet long, and I can ride along. There's some guy in Japan, I think he has a pet tortoise. He walks daily, but it's big enough where he can ride on it. It's so stupid, but I would love to have a pet tortoise just so I can have a tortoise walk around the city with me. Peace and Bride, I hope you are doing well. How's your weekend going? So like I said, this is going to be a fairly quick stream. So this morning when I was talking to the elderly gentlemen, I'm going to say elderly because that's what they called them. They're not young. How did they say it? Young whippersnapper chickens. I don't know what that meant by that. But man, I forget how things were back in the day. Because I was eating something, right? And the guys, one was 78, the other one is, I want to say 75, I think. They said back in their day, the thing I was eating was 5 cents. I was eating a popsicle. I said, I can't imagine. Could you imagine going to a store with $1 and getting a full meal? Because apparently that's what they told me back in their day was you were able to go to any restaurant, not restaurant, like fast food place, and pick up stuff for $1. Because I think what happened was the conversation was, it started off with us talking about how expensive fast food was. And all three of us said, Why spend? I'm gonna average it out now. I don't know what it is in your neck of the woods, but what we say in our area in Connecticut, a full meal at a fast food place like McDonald's or something, right? A burger, fries, and a drink. That'll run you $15 for that same price, or maybe $1 more. You can sit down at a restaurant or take a restaurant to go bag and have a healthier meal. I was like, I don't know who here eats fast food anymore, but fast food used to be cheap for a reason and efficient. And that's why a lot of people went to McDonald's, because it was cheap. But nowadays, I feel like it's so expensive. Like, I don't know how everyone's pocketbooks are right now with the economy, but I was just like, there's no way. And I looked up the price of stuff. You can get a burger at McDonald's with a full meal for $15 at my area. Or, where's the trash can at? Oh, here it is. Or, for $16 at our local restaurant, you can take it to go, and you can make that burger a double cheeseburger. I said, why in the world would anybody go to a fast food place when they are just about as pricey as a sit-down restaurant minus the tip? The economy has just gone crazy. I know we've all been feeling it, but it's just when you put into numbers like that, it's like, wow, yeah. Like, why are we going to that? Or even one of my friends, they work in an investment company. They had an emergency meeting. I'm going to not say the name of the brand, with a chip brand company. And they say they are struggling because not a lot of people are buying snacks anymore. And I said, well, of course nobody's buying snacks anymore. A bag of chip is $5. If you get the family size, you're looking at $8 chips. Why would you pay $8 for snacks when you can use that $8 and add a few more and make a whole meal? Or even go out and eat for double that price. Instead, you're going to snack and then, go away later and eat some more, spend more food, Nearly 40 for two of us, and we drank only water. But I'll try Indian food. I got a story about Indian food in a second. The good old penny candy. I get a bit. Oh, mama god, they were telling me about that. I didn't even know what that was. Like, you can actually get candy for a penny. For the young folks listening, I wish you were around during my time. I can't imagine what it was before my time, of how cheap everything was. Or buy potatoes and learn to cook. So Marie said something about Indian food earlier. I was ignorant. I didn't know Indian food meant spicy food. Oh man, we went out to a work outing one day. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm getting a message. Okay, I thought I was getting a message. Hold on. Sorry everyone for delayed interruption. Hold on here. Okay, sorry folks. Looked at my phone and there was like notifications left and right. I didn't know how spicy Indian food was, and I don't know who here never had Indian food. I was warned on the menu with the hot chili pepper, it was spicy, right? So I asked for it to be mild, and they said, and I'm gonna quote you at the restaurant, "Are you sure, sir?" I said, "Yeah, as mild as possible." Mild meaning like no spice. Y'all embarrassing at a work event. This is a work event. We had the food came out, and the work event was scheduled for 2 hours. It was lunch, so it was during the day. That work event was 2 hours long. I spent at least an hour in the bathroom because, sorry for the TMI, because of the Indian food. That spicy stuff. Care. How are you doing? Food was very hot, and granddaughter got a runny nose from it, but she loved it. I know a few folks. Kara, do you like spicy food? I know a few folks that love spicy food despite all the pain that they get put into. And here's the thing about that particular day. I feel like it's more of a modern bathroom problems. Like our old school bathrooms, or ones for like old buildings, they have a switch to turn on and off the light in the bathroom. a lot of the modern bathrooms, they essentially have automated lights, right? So with motion sensors, there was this one time. No, it was actually at the Indian restaurant. No, it was. I was trying to remember what day this was. This was at the Indian restaurant. I went into their bathroom and it was dark. And as soon as I stepped in, the light turned on. And all I heard was "Thank you, Jesus." Apparently, there's a poor fellow in the stall. He didn't have his phone with him and he couldn't see anything when the light turns off because it was pitch black. And he was just sitting there. I don't know how long he was sitting there for, but he was just hoping some other person had to use the bathroom to go in so the lights would turn on so he can, finish his business. And I didn't know how pitch black it was until it was my turn from the good old Indian food. And then it got pitch black and I said, oh, jeez. I don't know if anybody ever been in that circumstance, but I'm not being able to see. Woo! And I'm going to say right now, 13 minutes in, we are making some quick progress with this cleanup. Like I said, for those that came in a little late, what we're trying to aim for today is cleaning up all the physical items. So next week we can have folks come over and help me dig up bushes and stuff and throw them away. I really want to try to get the Squid Game island up because I have a hunch. I could be completely wrong on this one. I have a hunch we may get some kind of Animal Crossing news the next Nintendo Direct, which is either this month or next month, I think. Just because they've been churning out a lot more Animal Crossing merch. I'm not sure y'all seen it. There's a Croc Animal Crossing merch now, and there's a few others. So maybe it's just us, the community, hoping, like how we were hoping for more updates with New Horizons. That's coming out soon, but I kind of hunch some kind of Animal Crossing news is definitely coming out this year. But maybe if my nose ain't running and my ears aren't steaming, it ain't. Coral, no. Thank you for the 4.99 euros. That's a lot. Those that don't know, euros is way more than dollars. So that's like, Coral, thank you for the $7. I gotta feel that $7. Thank you for the $7 Coral. Oh, you can heart it. Oh my god, you heart it and you can pin it? Hold on. Oh, I was about to time you out. No, you can't pin it? Oh, I was gonna try and pin it. I was gonna try and pin Coral. Never mind. Coral, thank you for the 4.99 euro, aka 7 something in American dollars, depending on how our economy is going on over here. I've been playing Stardew like it's my job. Haven't touched AC in months. I have not played any other games, and my only issue with Stardew, honestly, is the graphics. I don't like pixel. Granddaughter kept saying I have to a high heat tolerance, but still got running. So Marie and Coral are spicy food lovers. Got it. I started a new island last week. I'm still. Hey Tay, how you doing? Wait, Tay, are you team me with not spicy food, or are you team Marie and Coral with the spicy food? It's pounds you. Oh, listen. My ignorant American self, I know it changed. In my head, the UK is still part of the European Union. I don't care. I know y'all had a breakup with the rest of Europe, but in my head, the UK is still part of the European Union. Just say that. I don't like pixel art either, but I also hate the exhaustion. I've watched Stardew from time to time, but not that much. I just know it's pixel art. Not spicy, but I can have it. I prefer flavor. Okay, Bear. Bear's like the independent. A little bit of both sides. I can handle that. Hell's Marie, yeah. I've ever been working on my Forever Island lately, playing. Hey, I love we're also. I can't wait to see the new AC because the community is gonna be back in full force. Like we're gonna see the OGs. I'm gonna guess right now. Chase will be back. Crunchy will be back. The viewers that aren't around anymore, like Jackson. I'm just gonna name folks. Dongela might come back. Like there's gonna be a lot. Like the creation. Oh my god. I can't wait. I feel like the family is finally gonna come back together when the new AC comes out. It's like I'm not sure who here's to that level of the family where your kids are away at college, having the next AC come back out yet, I feel like it's gonna be the equivalent of having your kids come back after college. It's like, oh my god, you're all back. Wait, what? Too spicy, it hurts my stomach. Hey Tay, yeah, you're on my team. Marie says streamers don't play like us normal folk. No, we gotta churn out that content. I think in old Animal Crossing from the DS days coming to Switch 2, I don't think we are getting a new one unless it's, I see it for, oh no, Care, don't say that. Do not put that, Care, we're not putting that into the atmosphere. We are not putting that out there. We're getting a brand new game, not a remake of anything. The currency has always been different. Oh, it has. Listen, Coral, you know I know nothing about your side of the world. Coral, yeah, you know I didn't even know where the UK was at one point. She's a culinary student, so needs eating I love how you put it in quotes, eating experience. Try Stardew on your own time, Trong. It's fun and it's not a hurry. See, this is the best advice I can give to anybody that's a streamer. Make sure you play a game for fun on your free time, but the issue I've been running into is lack of free time. So if I do have free time, I will, Marie. It's just timing, it's so busy for all of us. I don't know how everyone's work schedule is. Well, I know one person's work schedule, but because they're working 13 hours a day. But for the most part, everyone pretty much gets up in the morning, either works out, makes breakfast, shower, go to work, come back, make dinner, eat, walk your dog, maybe have an hour of free time. Sometimes you watch streamers, sometimes you read a book, and you rinse and repeat. I wish I had time to invest in Stardew, because I feel like Stardew is one of those games, if you play, you can't just play for like 5 minutes. You have to invest like at least an hour in per session. I'm assuming Stardew is one of those games where you have to play for a minimum of an hour per session. I won't be buying a Switch 2 until the Animal Crossing comes out. I'm trying to avoid that. I want to Switch 2 sooner, but I'm not sure if I have the funds for it. But yeah, definitely for the new AC, I definitely have to have it. Come on, Nintendo teasing me with crumbs of a new game. Mama guy's like, any day now. Been sick to my eyeballs, hurt today, so I'm listening more than what. Oh, Bear, I'm sorry. Oh, I hope it's not like the runny eyes. You know what I'm talking about? Like the one where you're getting like the gooey stuff. Oh, those are the worst ones. Because they just keep coming and coming. Wait, where's my trash can? Where's my trash can? Oh, it's all the way over here. The second the AC game comes out, I'm gonna get the heck out of YouTube. Get on my YouTube creator game. I'm working on stuff. Oh, Cora! Have y'all checked out Scopes Coro, aka the tattoo artist streamer coming up? Honestly, there's gonna be so many channels. Is there anybody in chat, minus Coro, that's actually gonna create a channel once the new AC game comes out? I'm like, Marie, Mama Cat, are y'all gonna create Animal Crossing create channels for Animal Crossing when a new one comes out? Because that's when you're gonna grow. That is when you're gonna grow, but you're also gonna have competition with everybody else that's currently streaming. No, maybe they just hurt like pressure. Oh, that's even worse. That's just annoying pain. Nope, I'm too broke. If you ever want to stream, Marie, Mama Cat, I do have an old computer. Like an old computer. I don't know how much it's gonna cost, but I'll have to figure that out to mail it to you. Like, it won't stream PC games. I'll tell you that much right now. But it still function. It's just collecting dust. It was my old computer. You just need a capture card. If you ever want, let me know. Just something to hold you over until you know, super chats, ad revenue kicks in, and you can afford a better computer. Just saying. And this actually goes for any streamer that's the computer just goes kaplowy and you need like an emergency PC. We might have to go half these on the shipping though. Depending on the cost of shipping. I'll be streaming the game for sure, but lots of art content. Coral. Wait, Coral. Legit question. Coral, do you know how to animate? Like legit, do you know how to animate? If I send you drawings and a rough idea of like moving my hand here to here. Do you not animate that? Do you also believe the new AC will be switched? I feel like it will be. I feel like it. Oh no, I don't want to place that there. I feel like it will be, because if I was a business guy, right, and all I cared about was money. Jenny, thank you for the 19 months. It's almost been 2 years. I hope you're doing well. As someone that kind of dabbled in business a little bit, you gotta worry about profits. And the issue, I wish we didn't have stocks. Sometimes the existence of stocks is that Nintendo has to worry about the shareholders. And if you look back at the history, thanks to the pandemic and a few other factors, the Switch sold a lot thanks to Animal Crossing. So I got a feeling Nintendo's gonna look back at how the Switch did with Animal Crossing and say, one, we're gonna be limited to one game file per console again. That will force people to get the game system. And they may, if they're greedy enough, will say it's not backwards compatible because the graphics are more intense, yada yada. I really hope I'm wrong, but I got a feeling that's what Nintendo's gonna do so they can sell more consoles. Because at the end of the day, when you're trying to, like, you know, make your stockholders happy, it's like, how can I milk people for more money? I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Animation's out of my field, bro. You want to try it though, Coral? I'll slip you 100 if you want to just give it a try. Jenny, you good? Hey. We are in a rush stream, Jenny. I think we have like maybe 10 minutes tops left. Let me check my clock real quick before we have to head out. So it's gonna be a fairly quick one. I would do 80 for the game, but cannot do 5. Yeah. I wish I had the funds to give away a few consoles. 100 where? Wait, Jenny, do you draw? Wait, Jenny, do you draw? DM me. I might not respond right away, but DM me. Hold on. I don't even know if I have to find. Yeah, I'm gonna just DM me, both of you, and I'll show you what I mean. You don't. Oh, it will animate. If I drew it out, would you animate? Dang it. Oh man. I know Coral can draw on people's skin. Those that don't know, Coral's a tattoo artist. That's what I mean. It's so hard to find someone that knows how to animate well. Because I know animators, but they don't, like, it's stuttery. It's like, that's their drawing. Oh man, wait, what were we talking about? I genuinely forgot. Oh man, all right, we got 5 minutes, folks. We got 5 minutes, and I think we're doing a heck of a job right now cleaning up and throwing everything away. I barely learned how to edit videos. If you think I can draw or animate, that's why. Listen, you never know till you ask. Like I tell my students, you never know till you ask. Oh man. Oh man, speaking of students, I met a student and their parents the other day at orientation. This is just FYI, if you ever talk to folks about your kid, do not start off the conversation. And I quote, let me say I'm not a helicopter parent before we start. All right. That being said, that means you're a helicopter parent. Thanks for the context. People are going to think out there using humans as doodle pads. Honestly, no, Cora, that could be some creation right there. That could be your YouTube channel, Coral. Skin artist. Oh my god, that could be your channel name. Skin artist. And you could do a challenge. After you get a certain amount of revenue, you can start paying people to get like a random tattoo, Coral, in the middle of the streets. Like, just go to a touristy area in the UK and be like, hey, I'll give you 20 euros or pounds or whatever the currency is. If you let me do a random tattoo on like part of your foot. It does mean that. Yes, it does. Yeah, I meant my parents used to be helicopter parents, but I keep breaking rules, so they're bad. Honestly, the stricter the parents, the more freer the kid is, if that makes sense. That's why I learned. But also the looser the parents, though, also sometimes you need a happy medium with kids when you come to raise them. Elder granddaughter is an animated art student. I used to let her doodle for me for practice. Kids. I'm telling you, Coral, people will watch that. Oh man, if I didn't make AC content, I could think of so many different ideas for channels that would be like trending. Coral, if you do that challenge, you could, like, let's say Coral just ran into Jenny. Jenny, for 20 euros, would you let Coral do a temporary tat on you? And while you're having a temporary tat, Jenny will have some like crazy backstory to share with Coral. Coral, that would grow so fast. Skin inking with Coral. The skin drawer. Story time with skin ink girl. In a heartbeat, it'll be down. You see? Coral, all you need is just a camera. And maybe a camera person if you want to be sneaky. Yeah, y'all ever watch those like real life channel contents that like do stuff in public? You wonder like if it's fake or real. I truly wonder how people don't notice there's a camera pointing at them when certain things happen. Tattoo talk, temporary. Or you can double the price, Coral. 20 if it's temporary, but I'll give you 50 if it's permanent. Let people have their pick. I don't have a tattoo, but I'll be down for it. I don't have one either. The thing about tattoos is, one, the pain. I know some of you that have tattoos will say it's not that painful. I'm a big giant baby. You can ask my dentist. I'm a big baby. But shoot, what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. For everyone that's around my age or older, have y'all just been losing your memory over time? Just you're in the middle of a sentence and then bam. What were we talking about? That's not a good sign for the future. That's not a good sign for the future. They probably have to get the person's consent, and they'll probably some behind the scenes stuff. Probably, yeah, but then true. Not noticing the cameras how that cheating couple got caught early this weekend. Sorry, but that was fun. Listen, if y'all are ever a CEO decide to cheat, the best thing to do when someone has a camera on you, just act natural. I don't think they would have got caught had they not done the duck and dive. Those that don't know, there was a concert over the weekend at Coldplay, and a kiss cam went on to the CEO and his chief executive, whatever. And when the camera went on them, they act shocked and they dived. That's a great way to just get the media on you. Had they just, kept hugging, they'd have been okay. That's all I gotta say. Like, that's equivalent of like, let's say I don't like any of you, right? And we just happen to see each other in public. And I looked at you and I was like, oh my God. And I looked away. You know for a fact I made eye contact with you and I saw you. But if I just looked over and I didn't say anything, it was just like, and then it looks like I'm looking around the area, it wouldn't look as suspicious. Uh-oh, hold on. Is it time? Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. They are definitely, I think the CEO made some horrible, statement as an apology. Like, I think it's somewhere on social media, something about he blames Coldplay for the scandal or something equivalent to that. I took short to see me. No. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, thank you for the very short stream. I went over by 2 minutes, but next week there will be a stream, I think. I gotta work on the videos at one point, but next week I'm gonna try to make sure everyone comes over to help me dig up all these trees and stuff so we can get Squid Games going. I hope everyone's well. Thank you for everyone that renewed their memberships, for the super chat that was in euro/pounds. I still can't remember. Everyone check out the tattoo talking artist Coro and everyone else in chat. Sorry y'all, gotta head off. Bye.